How does fibromyalgia mess up with me having any kind of career as a writer, as a screenwriter, which is my passion and what I feel like I was built to do? Well, okay, let's look at it this way. One, often when you have a screenplay and you sell it, whether you're making the movie yourself or you pretty much sell it outright, they may hire you to do rewrites. There are things that you're required to do sometimes that involves travel and physical activity that for the average person is fine. For a person with fibromyalgia, it's hell. And sometimes not even possible. Okay, there's that. There's also the fact that fibromyalgia, with the fatigue and everything that goes along with it, whatever the crap is that's going along with it, is taxing on your brain. It's taxing on your thinking. I've developed Swiss cheese memory. I'm kind of almost like ADD in a lot of ways. And I love writing. I love it more than I love anything on this earth. Not more than God, but more than anything on this earth. And I want to do that to support myself. Between that and the financial situation of not having the pathetic amount of money, small amount of money, to start mailing out things to Query to get an agent, for them to submit my script to people, or one of my scripts anyway, or all of them. Sometimes I'm filled with hope about my writing. Sometimes I'm just defeated. Hope has died in all ways. Hope has died for me on ever being in love, or anyone being in love with me, or having a relationship, or having sex again, or any of those things. My marriage was dysfunctional. At least that's what my therapist says. I tend to agree, considering some of the things that happened in that relationship, and the strangeness of it. He wasn't normal. Neither one of us had really had any relationship experience, and I don't think either one of us learned from anybody else growing up. But, I had my marriage, which was great and horrible all at the same time. But I never felt a deep kind of love for my husband. I loved him. I cared for him. In so many ways, he was my heart and my world when we were together. But I can't say that what I felt for him was truly a deep kind of romantic kind of love, or passionate, or any of those things. But I did love him deeply. I don't want anyone to ever think that I did not love my husband. I did love him, regardless of anything that went on between us or in the relationship. I did love him. I just don't believe I was ever truly in love with him. I've never experienced what I would call true deep love, true love, real love, or passion, or any of those things. And he's the only person I ever had a relationship with, and of any kind. Only man I ever kissed anything. And I've pretty much given up on ever having that. I've got too much baggage. I'm essentially terminally ill, just dying extremely slowly. I'm not capable of physically doing a lot of things that most people can do, most women can do, most human beings can do. I don't bring a lot to the plate physically. I'm a little nuts. I can be very, very chatty. I've given that up, and that's another thing I feel like, in part, fibromyalgia stolen from me, is companionship and love and passion and all those good things. So, Heather's having a bad day. And I smile because I'm prone to inappropriate laughing. Yeah, I've been in the emergency room in extreme pain before, and laughing and making jokes, and it's really a sickness. It's not a good thing. But no, it's in my medical chart somewhere that I'm prone to inappropriate laughing. But, basically, inappropriate laughing would be those little LOLs I put on the end of everything I type. Only verbal. You know, there's a thing called laughing that we do that doesn't involve L, O, or L. Anyway, so that's my kind of destinationless ramble about having a hard time without pain medication with my fibro and my life and everything. Everything is kind of upside down and backwards and sideways and looks, the color's kind of off, and I just want normal. I strive for mediocrity, excuse me, left a syllable out. And mediocrity is apparently too high for me. Thanks for watching.